Okay, guys, it's Saturday morning, Pearl Harbor Day for sure. I have a couple of stories about Pearl Harbor Day, but they'll wait for another time. Right now, my breakfast. It's a little after 6 in the morning. I just unlocked the van. I started looking for rooms. Uh-oh. Doesn't want to open for some reason. Damn it. Let's see here. Try to key again. Should work now. There we go. So I have a few bags. Just gonna set them in here for now. Alright. Here we go. Thing closes automatically. Alright, there's some beautiful places out here. There's a lot of little ponds and lakes and stuff like that because it rains a lot. And there's a lot of lakeside cottages and tiny houses and stuff. Alright, let's try to lock the car. There we go. There's rooms as low as like $25. And there's little bungalows as low as like $60, $75. I'm not going to go into the details about my work situation. I look forward to working, but sometimes it stalls. And that's a subject for another video. But since you know it's not going to be Monday and today's Saturday, I'm thinking about getting one of these Airbnb lakeside bungalows. It's very, very humble sizes and stuff, but hey, the location seems incredible. I enjoyed my time here at this hotel. I might come back, I don't know. But something tells me it's time to move on and try something different in the meantime. The worst case scenario, I think, for the day, actually there's two scenarios, is I don't mind Motel 6. Those are about $50 around here. And I learned to save money by staying at goddamn rest stops. So those are a couple of the options here. But I'm gonna aim for something that, you know, kind of fulfills me a little bit, you know, touches my spirit or whatever. And I'm gonna work my ass off once I get working, but in the meantime, that's why I came up here, man. Okay? Alright, guys. Okay, I'm out here in Washington State, and this is how it feels from the middle row of my new van. I'm going to talk about Cretans. I'm going to go use a restroom here in a rest area. I can go to the pizza joint, watch the ends of the Baylor, Oklahoma Big 12 Championship. It's Pearl Harbor Day, and that's why I bring this up in my book. Now, fiction is exactly what it is, and I learned this word called amalgamation from, actually, I don't know where I learned it, but I learned the idea from Mark Twain. I wrote a story, essay on Mark Twain when I was a senior in high school a long time ago. His original name Samuel Clemens, but I read in the introduction to Tom Sawyer that Tom was actually what's called an amalgamation, which is a combination. Tom was real to Mark Twain, but he was the composite of three different characters. So it's Pearl Harbor Day right now. It's Pearl Harbor Day. And a couple of significant things have happened to me on Pearl Harbor Day. It's just weird, just coincidence or whatever, doesn't matter. In 1992, on Pearl Harbor Day, I had a major ass breakup with an ex-girlfriend. No big deal. No big deal. She had been a prom date. I didn't expect it to last more than a month. You know, basically, once prom's over, maybe we split up, but we wound up together for a few years. And on Pearl Harbor Day, that's when we finally broke up. And then, to Pearl Harbor Day 2017, that's when I started a job at a Shark Ninja warehouse. And I fell in love with this girl. Her name was Cora. I think I told one person this so far. But we use amalgamations, okay? And I had a crush in junior high school. This girl named, her last name was Salazar. And I used to sit in front of her in sociology class. And she used to run her fingers through the back of my hair, you know, during class. And it's like one of my first like thrills with a girl at school, you know. My very first was actually holding hands in the roller rink in 5th grade with a girl named Susie. But this girl named Salazar became part of an amalgamation, and that's what we do in fiction, is we combine people in our lives. So I combined this Cora girl. I have this napkin so I can remember where to go to. I combined this Cora girl in here, and I'll explain it. And some people just won't believe it, though. See, I combined her with the girl from 7th grade, plus I just added fiction, like writers do. See? So, over here, see, Cora was a breath of fresh air. And then, this guy's falling in love with her. His name's Dorian. He's a middle school teacher. Okay, right over here, it says, I felt so good. That's where I'm going to read from. It said, I felt so good skiing in Big Bear. Why is this happening to me? Dora watched Cora and the others walk along in front of him. When he felt strong enough, he caught up to them. What are we filming out here? The Four Corners Monument, for starters. The place where Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado come together. Special place not only for Americans, but also for Navajo and Ute tribes. Oh, the Utah just lost last night against Oregon, by the way. So, and that's their name, is the Utes or something. It's their boundary as well, and makes for a perfect photo ops during the production of our show. So it goes on. Now, this girl, Cora, I started this job in December. It was on Pearl Harbor Day of 2017, and I was there for like 4 months. And one of my buddies, I've known him since elementary school, and you know, we've been hanging out consistently, off and on at least, since junior high. We're on the same football team. We've worked at a few jobs together. And about a year and a half ago, we were watching MMA at a bar, and out of nowhere I started telling him about Cora and some other things going on. And look at me, I have a gray beard, okay? I felt pretty young up until around 2014. I thought I aged slowly, and then this just hit me all of a sudden, you know. I shaved off my goatee in 2015 for a job, and when it grew back, holy crap, it just seemed to turn gray all of a sudden, which is no big deal. I'm 48 right now. And this girl, Cora, at work is very consistent. Her behavior was very consistent about, I would show up to work and she would already be there. And she'd be in the break room waiting, and she'd be with her friends. And when I got to work, I can't explain everything. I explained it in the book. But one of the things that was pretty consistent is it felt like she was waiting for me. and I'd go to clock in, and she would clock in with me at the same time. But this is not a singles bar, okay? This is not a fucking singles bar. We're working at a warehouse. And there were things, and I watched a YouTube video about this last night. We're talking about signs, a lot of signs that were very consistent day in and day out. Going all the way to Valentine's Day, which I put in this book, by the way. And hey, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. My video's at 7 minutes. I'm just gonna tag on a couple of short clips here. But hey, man, I'm an author. You know, I'm an author, and you know, this is what we write about, man. Okay. I like this place. I like this van. Very, very roomy, and I look forward to my time out here. All right, I'm ready, man. There's the van. Here's the beer. Got about a little more than a 6-pack. There's the fridge. There's the game. Here's my appetizers. Charger for my phone because I'm down at 15%. Okay. And the laptop without the charger. I should bring in the charger later. The laptop. Just in case I feel like writing. Look at this. How convenient.